Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here over at the East Wall, and we are on our way currently to Mansig's encampment. I thought I'd do this just so we're not spending a lot of time standing around at the beginning of the video. And yeah, before we obviously start, we have our hobby gift of the day. So let's, as usual, go for that. We're going to open our silver one because we haven't got our gold. And we're going to get some, oh damn, 3 out of 4 of those, or 3 out of 5 of those rather, would have been good. We did not get the particularly amazing one. But yeah, we're going to head over to Mansig's encampment. Actually, whilst I'm here, I can loot this, because I got rid of some stuff in my inventory. I guess we can get rid of those. Not really needed. And I don't know if there's a legendary item vendor. It doesn't look like there is, no. I was going to say, we have this relic now. Tier 7, I think it was. I can't find it. There it is. Yeah, Tier 7. We could have deconstructed it for some good stuff, but yeah, there's not really any around here at all, unfortunately, so I will have to deal with that in the future. But yeah, while we're quickly going over here, something I think I mentioned in the last video, and was to do with the scholar, and I found out, first off, that the pages of Gondorian parchment, which are also critical items, but can be turned into inspired notes, which is really cool. I guess both of them are crit items and both can be used, but that can get us some extra experience out of this. But if we were to do only Scrolls of Insight, we would need 704 scraps of weathered Dunlending text, actually, I found out, to actually get to Mastery. That's a lot. I'm probably going to go down a route of using both scraps of weathered Dunlending text and pages of Gondorian parchment. Trying to say it too fast doesn't allow me to say things, apparently. So yeah, we'll have to do a mixture of that. And something else I also realized, we're doing a lot of this episode, but I just looked at my armor earlier. I forgot how low level our armor was. I need to get some more Matham Hunter stuff, and in fact I think I had a bunch that I sent over to clear some inventory space a little while back, so maybe we can do that. And also, I don't know what next level jewelry we have, but I guess when we get to it, we can do that. It's really weird to think that we are somewhat close to being not able to use the Token of the Hornbug anymore. Max level 99, and we are at only 20 levels off of that. But enough blabbering for me. We'll have to get all that skull stuff done later, and I'll have to look up some new armor, but let us go and do this quest. So, travel to the ridge west of Mansig's encampment that forms the border of the east wall with the Norcrops. We have to look over the plains to see where a party of Oryx fled from the east wall on foot. Yeah, so we have to see if we can find them and look anywhere. So we're going to go over here. It's not too far away, but we have to go through this entrance. And it's quite easy to get to. Just make sure we don't get shot at, which isn't a huge deal, but it just slows us down. And we got a nice little view over here. I thought they were the ones we were looking for then. Let's come up with these guys. That's a really nice thumbnail sort of opportunity then. I feel like I should probably try and take advantage of it. So I'm going to quickly get a photo, which means I had to change all my settings to get rid of this stuff. I'll be back in a sec. Right, sorry for interrupting, but I just felt like that was something I had to take advantage of. And it didn't actually take too long. So we need to look over the plains of Rohan, which is all this lovely place. You peer out over the plains and see a far-off cloud of dust. Where would that be? I'm not sure. Let's talk to everybody. Oh, he's right there.
It is strange to look out over the plains of my home. And no, I am not welcome there.
That's not very happy.
The last time I traveled south, orcs were gathering on the river bank.
Okay, was that on the Great River? I mean...
Horn is an unusual man. I will keep an eye on him for you.
Okay. Seems suspicious of him. But she's suspicious of everybody, pretty much. Especially riders of Stangard or riders of Rohan people. Anybody, pretty much, I think, but us. Even the elves, I think, she was somewhat suspicious of. Or not entirely trusting of. And I'm not even sure she's entirely trusting of us either. So, yeah. Either way, man's sake, have you moved? I swear you were there a minute ago. Let's go talk to you again.
You have urgent business within Rohan?
It's not for me to ask questions. Know that my people are suspicious of outsiders, and you travel with not one but two, and you are yourself. Yeah, we travel with 2 outsiders and ourselves, and Horn is the only one that is actually like relatively known. Also, you can see the massive boost in our stuff here, because look at this, agility, vitality. We're gonna go with that one because it boosts not only our agility, our vitality by 20, our agility by what is that, 8, our armor by a ton. That's like 70 or something like that. It's actually 69, I think. Yeah, and then we lose our physical mastery rating, but we do get finesse rating. So I'm actually going to wear that now.
Some of my men are returning to the Wold. You are welcome to go with them.
Yeah, and I think we're going to be going there now. So I do want to quickly wear this. I mean, worst case scenario, we're going to get rid of the Madam Hunter's helmet anyway eventually, and we're going to get rid of this helmet eventually, because when you think about it in the end, until we're 105, or 115 rather now, nothing is permanent, so it's not a huge deal if we lose out on certain things. We're not end game yet by any means, so we're going to travel to Langhold now, and we're going to skip over getting that travel skill to Stangar, which is probably going to screw me over later, knowing me.
If we are to cross the plains of Rohan with any speed, we will need war-steeds of our own.
Oh yes, you heard him right. We need a war-steed. We also got a deed. Unrelated. Yeah, so we're going to have to get ourselves a war-steed. I'm not sure if it's like right now or in a bit, but I'm pretty sure it's right now. It would make sense.
War-steeds. Perhaps I can help you.
Okay. Getting straight into it. So, that is that book finished. And there is I don't know if it's a letter we have currently. To Dunland, that's not the one. This one? You must complete... This quest must be turned in before completing the quest of Langhold. So, yeah, you'll need a new steed. You see, war is coming. So, who's this from? G. But there is a... all the way up here, near the Great River. So, I guess what we can do quickly is travel up to this quest. There's a bridge up here, if I'm thinking about the correct place. Yeah, there is. And we will complete this quest. And this kind of... this letter, I think it's this letter at the very least, is what sets off you being able to basically skip coming over to here without doing all the previous questing. And I guess because we can't, or because we have to do it before the quest of Langhold are done, we should probably do it now, because whilst it may not give us an advantage over anything, it will give us just in general experience, unless it doesn't, which would be a little bit frustrating. Oh, yeah, G would be Gandalf, wouldn't it? That would make sense entirely. We can't use that anymore. I wanted to actually read the thing. I guess it says here. Nope. Should have read it, I guess. To make haste to the land of Rohan, where the Horse Lords rule, for many great and terrible events are converging in that fair place. So, yeah. A lot of things are going to be happening, as we are aware of. We're getting some scholar stuff over here. For some reason I thought the map button was up there. It's not. But there is a Rohirrim up here by this bridge that we will need to talk to. And we were here earlier, if you remember this place. We actually searched around here for some stuff.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Oh, and then it's like, oh, go back to where you just were. Again, easy experience, really. In the end, we're nearly level 80, so that's really that's confusing. Not confusing, but that's like slightly impressive to me that we are almost. Oh, we don't have the level. See, this is the problem we have. We're gonna have to focus on getting the level, or getting all those items together. I looked up a little. There's a thread on the LOTRO forums. I think it was the LOTRO forums at the very least. But it was someone's guide to where to go to get the items for Scholar, or where to farm the items. And the person said for the Scraps of Weathered Dunlanding text, the best place to go is the Bone Vales, which is it's in Dunland, I think. Let's just do that. Bone Vales is right there. I'm not necessarily sure why. I don't know if it's like the enemies there will drop it, or if there's a lot of nodes. Because I don't know if I can describe this perfectly without showing it off, but basically, on some of the tiers, so it's split into tiers of obviously whichever tier, you know, apprentice, journeyman, expert, etc. And for each one it said to farm the node or to farm the item. And on that one it said to farm the item, go to the bone veils, not to farm the node. So I'm assuming enemies just drop it. Also, we have a warband over here. Well, I say over here, it's 3,000 meters away. We can do those later. Eventually. Not right now. I don't feel like I'm happy with doing that. There's some that even on my 109, I think, character, I've had struggles with, but that is a lot higher levels. Also, hello. You've now appeared out of nowhere. Let's talk to you.
Our mission is
Thank you. Quest complete. Was it worth it? Probably. Quests of Langhold. Complete all Langhold quests.
You will need war-steeds for yourself and your companions.
Okay, complete all the quests in Langhold in the Wold, and so is that a deed? Okay, thanks. Yeah, complete all the quests in Langhold in the Wold. Learn how to participate in mounted combat at the tourney field in Harwick. So we're going to probably have quite a long episode today because we have got to complete all the quests. I'm not sure how many there are, but we're going to get a formal welcome from the Thane of Langhold. I feel like I'm playing Skyrim now. Alright. Either way, they should be in here, so we should be able to get through this one quickly. And we'll also get some deeds done, a deed at the very least. And I also just remembered, we have not, I think I said a few episodes ago at least,
Welcome, my friend.
that I need to work through all my
Welcome. Stay a moment and speak.
my virtues, but I've actually completely forgotten to do that. And then we're going to get a bunch of items, which we actually do have enough space for, that's fine. Because we saved inventory space now. And we have 2 more quest items that we actually need to sort out. So let's talk to you and hear out your gesture of welcome.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I will drink and eat. Right now. Some hearty food at the table of the Langhold mead hall and some mead. Oh, it's not even hearty mead. How disappointing. Bow to her. Return to you.
Greetings, friend.
Now
of
that
the
you are a
Rohirrim.
guest, find a task or errand in Langhold. Find your own manner of entertainment. I will do. But we have to see who is actually around to give us a quest. Oh, at the very least, there is a legendary item building over here. So I think we have to go in here anyway for a deed. I think it's similar to the Stangard one. There you are,
Your aid is
Forge
welcome,
Master.
friend.
I don't want to reforge, I want to
Your aid is
deconstruct
welcome,
a fused relic. We get a tier 7 Mysterious Rune of Avoidance, which gives us power regen and evade rating, which is quite nice. So, at the very least we have that. And hopefully we can get a level 80 weapon fairly soon. I will also, I think I did it for the level 75 weapon I had now, but I will run around and go on my champion and farm, hopefully farm, a bunch of enemies and mobs to get hopefully a level 80 weapon, because supposedly you've got a higher chance, you got a lower chance rather of getting an item for your class on the class that you have, but that might not be entirely true.
What business have you?
They're gonna give
with
us a
Rohirrim?
quest. Any of
What business
these?
have you with the Rohirrim?
No.
2 things must you accomplish to acquire the war-steeds you seek.
There is supposedly... Yeah, now that you're a guest, find a task or errand in Langhold. So it has to be in Langhold. So we will go around here. Ah, it looks like there is a quest over here that we can complete. For some reason I didn't look at... Oh, my lord.
Our mission is dire.
Let's finish this quest. Gives us a bunch of stuff, which is always nice.
The Rohirrim will need your aid. The Rohirrim have need of your services.
When you said that, literally a second ago. Okay, so now we have... I'm going to take off this quest because it's always going to mess up the quest tracker, which is a little bit of a pain. And we have got to defeat some salamanders and burn salamander nests. So 2 in 1. 2 birds, or 2 salamanders with 1 stone, hopefully. And now it is coming back to me, remembering to do this quest. These ruins and everything. It shouldn't be too difficult. I'm not sure how many quests there are in total. I'm just remembering here and there, like, a quest I had done in the very, very far past at this rate. Oh, I've got so many quests and deeds. Are we gonna do another quest? I guess we'll do quest while we're here. Defeat Venom Tongue, the eldest of the great salamanders. Shouldn't be too difficult. Even with our, as I said earlier, very low level armor. Like level 67 was it? So we're at least 12 levels higher than our armor, which would never stand anywhere else really. I just kind of forget it exists. It's like my jewelry and my pocket items. Just forget they were there for a little while, and then I upgraded them eventually. But sometimes the problem is where, like, there's a tier where it really isn't a huge upgrade, so you have to wait until you're at a high enough level to do the other ones. A little frustrating sometimes, but it shouldn't be too bad. We'll get this deed off, and this deed off as well. We'll do all that, obviously, later in time. We're getting a little bit of lag, it seems. Hopefully not enough to actually cause us issues later. I don't want to be going against Venom Tongue and, you know, my attacks aren't going through because, you know, I messed up or I'd rather I die to messing up than just the attacks not coming through. But he's only got 18k health, we've gone through worse. In fact, we can just stand still, he's not really going to cause us issues. And hopefully this counts as a salamander. It doesn't for the quest. It counts for the deed, though. You should just do the deed, only killing Venom Tongue. As the only salamander you ever killed. Just never come here in the first place. You know, go to 105. I can do that on my champion, actually. Just do all... I guess it would be 300 if you include the advanced deed. 300 Venom Tongue kills. And how many more nests do we need to do? 2. So that one and that one, that's fine. 2 more salamanders after this as well. Oh, Venom Tongue's back. That wasn't even that, like, long a respawn time. So it's actually would possibly be viable to do 300 kills. And it not take absolutely forever. But unfortunately, you don't count for this damn quest. Let's have a look at this corpse, though. Ooh, look, a corpse. Oh my god, you actually had quite a lot on you. Go search you again. I do definitely want that. I want to get rid of like the Riddermark armor or Riddermark stuff. I will get that. And is that for a Easternit Scholar? Might get that one as well. I need something to get rid of. I can get rid of these traps because I'm never going to use them. And then you're for a jeweler, which isn't a huge deal. And we're going to decline you for the moment, just because I am going to die if I try. But he's very, very close, so we have to keep... we definitely have to keep our eyes peeled. I do kind of want to work out what direction he's from, and then see what, like, health he's at. It's going to be over 100,000, I'm pretty sure, but... So he's this direction, past Venom Tongue. Oh, Cinder's not... Oh, we might do that then. So, it's a warband, which means he's got others with him, allies. But, to be fair, if we just do this... Actually, no. That's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea, because I just realized I declined the quest, didn't I? We need to get out of here. And then, in about a minute, we can retry. Because I declined the quest like a moron. So eventually these guys will take no notice of us, and then in about a minute, 1 minute exactly at this rate, we can then redo this. So we have to keep our eye on him. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly run back to Langhold, which is only up here. We're going to complete the quests. I don't know if there's any quests after this, but it's on our radar. Cinder is. It's because I'm so used to, like, you know, being down in, like, Gondor and being in West Gondor and then having warbands down there and then being, like, you know, as I said, over 100,000 health, and I knew at this level I can't take that out. But, I guess I'm just...
What brings you to these lands?
Preemptive. I should have looked first. I had the time.
Our mission is dire.
Kada, what do you want
Will you
me to
help me,
do?
kind stranger?
Can do. I want to go back first. Because that looks like it's like a... that looks like it's a... thingy-majiggy. Instance, that's the word. So hopefully when we get back close enough now... There we are, so the warband is there, because I want a... I want one of those boxes. And also, that should have now respawned. So, we're gonna wait until he comes in, barbed arrow him, take him out with all these skills when it's not laggy. Come on, you can... This is what I was hoping wouldn't happen with Venom Tongue. Because I'm wasting... I basically wasted rapid fire, pretty much. That's all I've done here. Right. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to quickly get rid of something in my inventory. Get rid of this scroll case. I'm going to need 2 inventory slots, I think. Oh, no. It's cool. Right then. So I'm probably also now going to need to get rid of some other stuff. So I'm going to get rid of some like 65... level stuff. Pocket items I'm not actually too fussed about at the moment. This thing, I mean, really, it's not going to be too... You know, we've got tracking skills. I need to do this a bit more. I need to be, like, really objective with, like, I can get rid of this. Right, what are we going to get from this, though? 30 marks, and a Harwick banner, and a... That's it. I mean, it wasn't a difficult kill, so I'm not hugely fussed that we didn't get something amazing. And I've been trying to get more stuff for my house, so... Because I recently bought a kinship house just so I can have more space. Not on this character, though. On a different character. That actually has a kinship. So, also going completely the wrong way. Let's go talk to you.
What brings you to these lands?
Oh, so I'm not actually killing brigands. I'm playing... Oh my god, how many quests are there in this area? Travel now. How are we playing? What are we doing?
The fearless children of Langhold have invited you to join them in a game of brigand bashing, in which they reenact the deeds of their fathers and foes.
Why do I feel like I'm eventually going to get attacked here? Use the bat to whomp the quote-unquote brigands. Right, I'm going to do this, and then that. I can get rid of these. Really? You're impossible to click. So we gotta hit everybody. And we gotta wait for it to cool down. I was expecting one of them to be like, I am not a brigand, don't hit me. But I guess if you want me to hit you and make you fly, that's what you want me to do. I wonder if I can just follow the same people. That might be easier. I assume I can. It just means I have to not click on everybody. And hopefully they don't just go, oh, I feel left out because you've not hit me with a bat right now. So why would you be upset about that? I'm not entirely sure. Right, only 5 more to go. Come on, just following you even more. Too fast as well. I feel like I should turn off my find the path, because I'm outrunning these guys and it's a bit of a pain. Only 2 more to go though. I'm gonna change it for this one. Do you know what? I'm gonna change it to the person who invited me. I think it's the one. There we are. See if she concedes. Oh, they have to Demands that you play the brigand this time, while the children play Rohirrim. The brigands don't stand a chance against the mighty Rohirrim of Langhold. I was going to say, is someone going to tell us off for this? I'm not sure.
What brings
Hi.
you to these lands?
It appears a small band of them who are returned from exile to harass a local farm. Instead of playing games with our idle children, could you perhaps prove yourself useful by dealing with the real enemies? Wow, I'm just being nice, alright? You don't have to be like that. I was appeasing the children. Because obviously, you guys aren't being nice. Also, I'm just going to say this now before we go to kill these brigands. I do love these milestones. These are so much better milestones than like the ones with just a tiny bit of fire. Oh, I love them so much. They're just really nice. Alright, Dala. Let's finish doing that. Oh, I'm going to get something here, aren't I? I want a morale, most likely.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Yes, I will aid you indeed. So let us go and talk to a farmer. Question the farmer about the attack. I know we got there when it actually happened.
Hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere.
Yep, you should probably have a little bit more defense around yourself, to be honest. There looks like to be a camp here. Oh, God. And I'm not sure how we didn't find it. Like, straight away, because it's not very well hidden. So... Oh. What was this one? Crime at the farmlands. Collect stolen goods. Getting a lot of quests. Confront the leader of the brigands about the group's aggressive positioning. I'm having more trouble with this Craven than I'm having with them. Right, we're freeing these. There's 3 of these that we're freeing. A lot of the same sounding word there. Then we have... I'm going to take this guy out. So we need to kill 12 of those. Hopefully the ones we kill before the quest don't actually cause us issues later. We also need to kill some brigands for some gold coins, apparently. Or I guess just coins, but I assume they're gold. Which they seem to be dropping fairly regularly. Hopefully it's an always drop. If not, we'll just kill more. We've got to kill 12 anyway, so I'm pretty much guaranteeing we're going to get it by that time. Oh, and there's someone else here. How interesting. Don't normally tend to find someone else in these areas. I don't know why. I always think that nobody else is playing this game. It's an online MMO, which saying online there is counterproductive because that's what the O stands for. But nonetheless, I always feel weird when I actually see someone doing it's kind of where I'm at is kind of a weirdish place in terms of story that I don't expect a lot of people to be at. I'm not sure why. I either expect people to be either starting out or at endgame at all times when I think about where people are. Maybe you sort of understand where I'm coming from there. Is there anybody up here? Don't you take my archers! My archers. Right, I got one quest done. I'm gonna go in the cave, which I assume is where the leaders are, not only, but also I can kill 6 more enemies. Hopefully, unless this is where the guy came from, which would make it just an easy, just going through here. Do you count as a... No, you don't. You're like Venom Tongue. You count for the deed, but not the quest. What are you guys gonna do now that I'm gonna kill your leader? Oh no, he's just yielded. Okay, I'm gonna give that to the Thane. I'm just assuming that there's nobody here. There is an inventory overflow, which means we're gonna have to get rid of an item to have that letter. Hopefully stuff will spawn back. We only need to kill 6 of them, so it shouldn't be a huge deal. Come on. We can get rid of this as well. Just quickly. So that's going to be 3 more quests. And we might level up, actually. How much XP are we away? 39,000. Assuming each of these gives us roughly... What was the last quest we completed? 21k. But that was doubled, I'm assuming. So let's say 10k. 3 quests. That still should be level up. And I'm assuming it's not a flat 10k either. It'll be like, let's say 12k or something, like 13,000. Something like that. So, we're going to be... If we don't level up, we're going to be like, probably like 20 off. Like, not 20. like maybe like 2,000 off or something like that. Like 1 quest. We just got quite a lot of 3rd age stuff there as well. I'm not sure if I should, but I'm thinking about putting stuff in filters for legendary items at the moment. Because it is something we can obviously do, just filter out having, so we never get burglar's tools, never get lawmaster's books, and all that stuff, and champion swords. So we only get hunter stuff, which means we'll save inventory space. But obviously, if I'm farming something, I want to go grab those and make sure I make sure I don't have like hunter stuff off on my champion or something like that. But yeah, it might be something I do on at least here, especially until I get the extra 20 slots I need, which I am working on. I'm just getting the last remaining LOTRO points, and I want to buy them all in one big bulk
What business
thing.
The Rohirrim?
Right, so that's that quest done. Oh, getting a bit of lag in here. It's going to be a long episode, this one. It's a lot getting done. Doesn't look like we get our War-Steed done though, unfortunately today, but I think we'll do that in the next one, because I feel like this might be the end, and then we'll move over to there for the next episode, because I think it does take a little while to get the War-Steed actually training and stuff done.
Friend of the Rohirrim.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Welcome.
People are saying it all differently, it's weird.
My friend. Greetings. You have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
Oh, don't you always... All this for 1 quest. Is that Cider? Cinder, rather. Should we go kill Cinder again? I don't think we'll actually get a quest completion for that. I feel like it's a daily thing only, isn't it? Also, I think Cinder was just taken out. Might be by that other person. Because it's not too far off from where that... where this place was. Right, either way, we need to go to a second watchtower, which is right in front of us. A little bit further over. We can see one of them there. There's one over there should be. And we can also keep out for more warbands. And yeah. It's one of those cases where I now remember this quest was a thing, so I don't know why I thought it was going to be the end. But it's just one long quest thing. Like, all this, as I said, is for 1 quest. Because we still have this quest to complete. So, all this for 1 quest. And we still haven't even learned how to participate in magic combat at the tourney field in Harwick. So, luckily it was like, we got that deed obviously, and it said complete all the quests in the Wold, and that's 55. I'm very glad it's in the Wold and not like just Harwick or Langhold, because that would have been 55 quests. That'll be a lot of episodes, or a very, very, very long one. You're not the one I need. It's the one over here. I went to the one that I'm pretty sure I said isn't the one I need. Right. What do we want over here?
What brings you to these lands?
Oh, now go to the central tower. I guess we're just checking, yeah. Perform our regular patrol. We are only just checking. Hopefully nothing happens.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I kind of hope something happens though, because then it feels like we're just doing this like almost as filler. It would feel a little bit weird. See anything? Anything?
Will you aid the horse lords?
The northmost tower. You see anything? I feel like discovering a bunch of places. That's always nice. Saves us a lot of time in the future when we have to come back here for all that stuff.
Our mission is dire.
There we are, though. Level 80. A good way to nearly end off all this.
Rohirrim will need your aid.
Find the source of the Watchman's dread in the Easterling encampment. I wanted... I know I said I'd probably end off at some point. I just want to complete all the quests of the Wold in one thing, in one sitting. I feel like it would just make my life easier. We're also just defeating a bunch of other quests. I need to defeat 12 Easterlings. So that's always nice, and you should give me another quest. Find Mordor Steel on the Easterlings. 10 of those. I need to kill 12 enemies anyway. Oh my god, I forgot they did that. And we're gonna find Mordor Steel, which I don't think is an actual, like, item. Luckily for us, at least. I don't know if... I was gonna say, I don't know if the beasts would give us Mordor Steel. It feels weird to think they would, but they probably don't. We can check. Nope, looks like they don't. As I suspected. Okay, so at this point we are seeing, at least, because we're doing a lot of attacking in a very short amount of time, we're seeing our limitations in terms of stats. You can see our power is something that we are definitely going to have to sort out at some point. Though, that said, as soon as we upgrade armor and jewelry, that's probably going to jump up anyway, because if we can get any fate increases, which we will try for at the very least, that will be obviously fate increases in combat morale and power regen, as well as out of power regen, out of combat power regen rather. Missing words there. But yeah, well, as soon as that gets all sorted, we should be fine. Right, not all these guys are dropping Mordor Steel. It's a little frustrating. Right, 2 more kills I need of something. Well, 1 more kill for the quest and 1 more kill. 2 more kills rather for the Mordor Steel. Assuming they all drop. So that's 1 quest. Let's talk to you, or not talk to you. I was reading that quest as well as killing. Right, that's all done. Find the source of the Watchman's Dread in the Easterling encampments. So, anything over here? I kind of feel like we should go on the outskirts and just, you know, skirt around the place. Or just run through the place. That could always happen. And then just as soon as we found the thing, we can get out of here. I don't know if it's... Oh, goddamn. We might have a problem in just a little bit. Because we've got, like, a camp running at us. Actually, I think it's only 1 guy at the moment. So, something feels wrong here. You should peek into the nearby hole in the fence. Over here. We shouldn't be mixing with these Mordor creatures. Quiet, fool, or they will hear you. You know we cannot take Langhold without help. Winged terror. Well, it's definitely winged. Not sure about terror. Considering we saw a dead one. Okay, so we can actually go back now. That's I didn't see the quest update. So I was just going to stand there for the next 5 minutes going, oh, when can we go back? I need to tell them of this thing. So they want to take Langhold. That's... I'm there at least. So that'll hopefully be good. But hopefully they'll make us get our War-Steed first. I feel like if we're attacking something that's flying, like, not like a bird, like that, we should probably get a War-Steed available, because we want to make sure we can keep up. So, is it the same guy we're giving everything to? I think it is. Adbert. Awesome. So we can talk to him, finish 3 quests off, and yeah, we're now level 80, so we can... I'm not sure what... I think it might be 82 is the next armor set / jewelry set. I think 76 is the previous one, so we'll see though, and see what happens. So
what brings you to these lands? What business have you?
Rohirrim.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Yes, we're going to evacuate. So it's either going to happen or the Thane is going to be really I can't think of the word, but like stubborn, that's the word. Very stubborn and stay there. Though he'd probably be putting his people in danger, which is not a good thing for him. Cinder's apparently back though, and we've also got a warband over here. Bug crack. So, but again, I don't think Cinder, we can do that again because I think it's a daily, the warbands. I should probably do warbands a lot more often. I don't know if there's like an efficient way of doing warbands, like a path that you can go and do all of them. That might be a thing. I will have to look that up because you can get some hopefully decent stuff and some marks and some items out of those boxes that you can get for doing those, and they're not too difficult, especially down here. Like 18k health, it's not difficult at all. It's no roving threat at the very least. So maybe there's a specific way you gotta do it, because they don't seem to take too long to respawn. Considering we killed Cinder, it came back, it got killed again. I'm assuming that's why it disappeared, and then we did that. Also, we're getting a little bit of lag when it comes to Langhold. I'm not sure why, but it sort of fixed itself. Yeah, it's not that it got too far away, because we're further than we were away from it now. You gotta listen to me. You gotta.
Welcome, my friend.
You've gotta evacuate.
Greetings. You have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
War comes. What's happening?
Langhold is under attack by brigands, and worse yet, their new Kundalar allies from the east.
It is indeed.
Our mission is dire.
Okay, we're gonna listen. Alright, he needs to speak to his family. I am now part of his family, so he's gonna also talk to me. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is that Sillin? Yes, my love, I know. I will bring our folk to Harwick and seek shelter there. You need not fear for the safety of Langhold's women and children. Father, let me stay and fight with you. Me too, father. I'm almost big enough to wield a sword. How cute. My sweet children, I would not let you risk your lives for the world. The rise of Langhold will protect this city or die trying. That is our duty. But who will look after the other children while the men defend the town? You can count on us, father. That's good. I'll protect them too, with that sword that you can almost carry. That is what I like to hear. He's very enthusiastic about it also. Take my War-Steed, Sillin. I know he will bear you all to Harwick safely. Farewell, Uhtred. I pray for a swift victory. The Thane convinces his children to go willingly to Sillin, or with Sillin. Leave the mead hall and search for Sillin outside. He needs a moment alone. Let's go talk to her. Oh, no, no, where is she? She not loaded in? Here they are.
Will you
Yep, I
aid
am
the
loaded
horse
in.
lords?
I will indeed. Ready the War-Steed for carrying Thane's safety, family to safety. Let's do that. Come on. Make sure the innocent denizens of Langhold get a safe start to Henwick. War-Steed is prepared for the evacuation. I hope Harding has space for us temporarily. Do not despair. We are people of the Riddermark. Our spirits are not so easily broken. Oh, nice sword as well. Yes, and our father said we're to protect the children. Then I know we will be all safe. Sound a battle ring to the north of the
What brings
town.
you to these lands?
Let us go then. Okay, so they're said to the north, so let's do that. I assume it's not actually to the north. Kind of over to the west. But we have to defeat these guys. I don't know who's who. Defenders and Easterling invaders all have the same colour, which is slightly a pain. We have to make sure Uhtred doesn't die. Please don't die. That'd be quite worrying. I'd probably have to be the one to deliver the news, to be honest. That's not something I look forward to. Though I was completely wrong in thinking that we would actually get the War-Steed first. I guess we could have gone to do the War-Steed first. If we were really, like, trying to get there. But, you know, we're not losing because we don't have it. Oh my god. Is that part of their force or is that just there? So many flying things. I'm scared of things flying just because of that, you know, winged terror that we might have to deal with. We're actually losing quite a significant portion of health, mainly because these guys are level 76. They're only 4 levels below us, but our armor is really under-leveled compared to them. Like, you know, 62 armor, or even 67 armor, whatever armor this is. You know, 67, yeah, armor. They're still 9 levels above it. So, they are making quite a dent still, so we need to stand back a little bit and kind of run circles around, which is why blue line is good. And why barbed arrow is also very good, because as soon as they get aggro onto us, they're going to be 60%. Is it 60%? I think it is. No, 40%. So yeah, they're going to be at 60% run speed, minus 40% off their original. So they're going to come at us very slowly, and in the meantime we can attack. So let's put down a trap again. Kind of strafe about so they can't get to us. For the ones that are running after us, barb arrow. As soon as we get anything really big coming in, we can use rapid fire as well. Hopefully it won't waste it like we did earlier with Venom Tongue. Or was it Venom Tongue? No, it was Cinder that we wasted it with. No, I think we also lost it with oh, that thing's there. Yep, I just saw you, the Reaver of Cand. Gonna pay attention to him. Oh really? You're not gonna let me? Be gone, monster, leave this town. Did I not tell you this was a thing? Doesn't even have health, so... Oh, I guess that's not that thing's name, it's that thing's name. Oh my god, you are scary. I'll take you on though. Oh, I'm actually like half health because of it. I have hope tokens from like ages ago, so maybe we can use those. We can probably get some high level ones as well. I should have killed you. I so should have killed you. The Thane has fallen and madness comes over. Overall. I'm gonna have to tell them. Alright, fine.
What business have you?
Right, I'm gonna follow you. Run. Run after him. Yet we're faster. So, that's always fun. Let's get out of here. I was completely guessing this was the way he'd go, but he apparently went this way, so that's good. Slightly away from the fear. Don't feel like I'm being watched by the eye of Sauron. And now I wait. Alright, we need to get out of here. Come on.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
We made it out, but unfortunately, he didn't. My Thane is dead, my city burns, we survivors must make for Harwick. I can only hope Harding has room for us. Well, seemingly from the condition of Langhold, is it Langhold? Yes, it is. From the condition of Langhold, at the very least, that's probably the last quest we're going to be doing there for a while. So we
to these lands.
have... Oh, we might get some... No, they're not even that good. See, that's heavy armor, that's light armor, so both we can use that, but it's not good. That's we can't use, but, you know, if you look at it, it's really good. But obviously not our stats. And this is a club, which I'm not too fussed on, but it's a better weapon than what we have. So, quests of the Eastamnet. So we completed Quest of Langhold Deed, so we completed everything there, and we are also known to the Wold. Yeah, so we've also now have Quest to the or Friend to the Wold to do. So
have need of your services.
Either way, yeah, so it looks like the next quest we're going to get our War-Steeds. I'm actually going to leave it here for now. We just got some LOTRO points as well. Maybe that's enough to get the extra, the last item slot thing that I need. But because, yeah, the next one's going to be War-Steed, I want to dedicate an episode to that. Plus, we've been doing this long enough already. This is a very long episode. And, yeah, it's taken a while. And, yeah, I'm also going to... Actually, nope. I was going to say I was going to do something, but I think the most I can do is just check my armor and see if I can craft anything. Now we're level 80, but we'll do this in the next episode. We'll get our War-Steed, and that will be good for us to use. I'll put it in this slot. I'll get rid of the Noble Eagle Kite, as majestic as it is. We'll move it up to here or something, or over here, I don't know. But yeah, we'll probably just put it there so we can use it in conjunction with these lovely steeds that we have, and it should be good. I think we'll go for a medium. I think it's just the better way of doing it right now. I'm not too up to date on War-Steeds and how to use them efficiently, so maybe we can learn once again. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.